It may have been a cigarette. Who knows? Smokey the Bear wasn't around back then, right?
87, it was redone.
Come on.
Here's a funny story about
98 was when we
98 was when the new one. Yeah.
Like it.
about
24 years old.
the video monitors out there, which I know which have been around for a while, but the current wife and I needed a TV, and we go. I don't remember when they put them in. Tom could probably look it up.
Valentine's Day.
It was a handful of months.
1969.
A handful of months after they put the new video monitors in, and so we go look and we find a Magnavox TV, and I'm like, oh yeah, I like this one. And the sales guy now granted, again, as we've said a billion times, I worked at the Speedway, so I knew the model or the company that put those TVs in. It was called Daktronics is who it was.
Yeah.
So the dude at the H.H. Gregg that we went to, he goes, hey, you know the new TVs out the Speedway? It's like, yeah. Hey, Magnavox. Those are Magnavox.
Oh, so that was his selling
that was a
technique
selling
there,
point.
yeah.
Is, hey, yeah, you want this Magnavox because it's the same brand that they just put out the Speedway. And I go, really?
Yeah, there's only
Interesting.
We might want to
there's
point out
only
that H.H. Gregg's
4 or
now out of
5
business.
television manufacturers in the world.
So, of course, I pulled the current wife aside and I was like, by the way, this TV has got a good price on it. I still want it, but this guy's full of shit. They're Daktronics, not Magnavox.
And we are never celebrating Valentine's Day again at H.H. Gregg. Is how that's going down.
There you go.
Because you can't
and we didn't.
anymore. And you can't anymore.
You can't. You're
So
right.
did you get the TV? No. Because you did.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Did you pay for it?
Oh, he licked the stamps.
Oh, I paid
yeah,
for
he
it.
licked the
Okay.
stamps.
It was a
He
great
licked the
price.
stamps.
I thought
No, I told Nance to create a diversion, and I just grabbed it.
Steal it.
Ran out the
So
door.
now we know the real reason why he
Right.
was let go.
Great. So, Tom, not non-race day, non-carb day. Why do you go to the track? What's fun about it for you? Did I catch you mid-swallow of that sausage, or are you cool?
Yep. I'm still trying to get it down.
Yep.
I bet you are.
It's okay. I'm a champion. I'll work through this.
He's a trooper.
I think the thing about the track is, and this only applies if you live out here. You know what I mean?
Supplies.
It means more.
I thought Takuma was gone.
This
Dude,
is-
Takuma,
man,
get the hell out of
we
here.
Need
Seriously.
to, we need to
You
move
gotta
on from
stop
this
that.
shit. This is bad.
But I think if you live out here, you grew up out here, it's just part of what you do. Mm-hmm. And because it's part of what you do, it becomes important. Does that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
That does resonate a little bit.
and I think if I didn't live or grow up on the west side of Indianapolis,
Wouldn't be that big.
Would
a
be
deal.
okay.
The track would be
It would be
500 miles
okay.
away, yeah.
it wouldn't be that big a deal.
Literally 500.
I mean,
Good job, Jeff.
we enjoy the 500. We enjoy the drags out at the U.S. Nationals at ORP out in Brownsburg. We live, fortunate enough to still live at this point, close to both. And to me, that's what it's all about, being a West Sider. Mm-hmm. And it's almost a requirement. Mm-hmm. And if you live on the west side of Indianapolis and you grew up on the west side of Indianapolis and you don't understand, you don't deserve to be here.
Yeah. Well, and I think we talked about it earlier, the cut days you would do in high school during the month of May. Senior cut day was
there's
always
just
out there.
so much of your childhood and so much of growing up, and if you're from there goes Link with his
Oh, yeah. Since you won't do it, Tom.
holding it like a
Jeez.
cigar. Look at him go.
Uh-huh.
But I think the thing is that you just get so used to that being part of your life and part of what you do, and it's part of your summer. I was in a meeting. Yep, it's coming. It's going to rain.
Nah.
That's what she said.
But I was in a meeting just a couple weeks ago, and we were talking about summer, and they're like, how do you bookend summer? And I said, well, you bookend it with the Indy 500 and the U.S. Nationals, because that's summer.
Correct. In Indianapolis.
And everybody in the meeting looked at me like I was from Mars, because none of them are from the west side of Indianapolis and get it. And I think that's just part of your life, part of what makes it special. People from other places, they've got their thing, whatever that thing is. If you're from Louisville, it's the Kentucky Derby. If you're from Indy, it's the 500.
Orlando, Disney World.
Yeah.
I mean,
what about
Cincinnati?
What about Tuscola, Illinois? What do those people have over there?
Just happy to be alive.
They haven't
Anything?
They haven't
They got anything over
downloaded.
there?
They haven't downloaded this.
Is that where the world's largest ball of twine is or something? Or?
No, that is in Casey, Illinois.
Casey, Illinois. I knew it was in Illinois.
They're
I didn't
very
know where in
similar to
Illinois.
the French to me.
Yes.
They're very similar.
You know how I
Well,
feel
hey,
about the French.
That's the thing. I mean, until we get a download from Japan, I'm pretty sure we can make fun of Takuma as much as we want. Just saying.
I don't think so.
Freeze, freeze, freeze.
Don't
do that.
You guys.
Freeze.
These are the same guys.
Good job.
These are the same guys that no more than a month and a half ago literally said "F the French," right?
I know.
Oh, I stand by that. I stand by
and now
that,
we can't make fun. Okay,
yeah,
whatever.
Are there French drivers?
Whatever.
Who's the French driver?
So
I agreed with you.
The
wow,
guy
again.
from
The guy from France?
So, Tom, the thing that's
no,
interesting.
Talladega Nights. He was a French driver.
Yes.
What's his face is a rival. Pierre, like something. I can't remember. Anyway, yes, Brett.
The thing that's interesting about your statement, there's people that come from all over the world
To see the race.
this,
Oh, absolutely.
right? And we're like, hey, we enjoy it because this is just what we did.
This is it. Yeah.
This is people's vacation.
Absolutely
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
They spend the money and they spend the time to come see these cars at the greatest racing course in the world, right? And that to me is a little bit,
Humbling.
it's like,
Yeah,
oh
it's
my
humbling.
God, I could
Yeah.
do this any day I want it,
this is
and I
what we do.
don't.
So
Yeah.
working in the ticket office for so many years. The other thing is,
At where?
I've heard.
Where'd you work at?
Daytona.
What was
just for a couple of years.
What was the furthest stamp you sent from Speedway, Indiana?
Oh, a long
that's
way
a
away.
That's a
Great
good
one.
question, Tom.
Don't say Japan, you son
yeah.
of a bitch.
Honestly, I don't know. I mean, around the world,
never
we
looked at the
sent
address.
them everywhere.
Was it Luscia?
I knew.
That's not
No,
a great sound.
I knew. I knew all kinds of zip codes. That was a weird thing about
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
We'd go through.
It was
We'd
the
go through
Ukraine.
an obscure town or whatever. Like, oh, we send race tickets here. I know the zip code. No, but
Spit it out.
before you interrupted me,
Spit it out, Swallow.
I don't remember what the hell I was even talking about.
Oh my God! Where was your longest place you?
No. Before that.
before that.
No, I was telling a story. Somebody interrupted me. Anyway, go ahead.
Godzilla?
No, see, I thought we were going to get away from this.
The good thing
I
is
get in
we're
trouble for
recording this, so we can go back and
Delete.
finish your story next week.
Yeah. You can
To
take
be
it on it.
continued.
Yeah,
When you're done with your senior moment over there.
that's back to foreshadowing there, Tom,
You guys
right?
don't remember either. I just asked you what the hell I was talking
Yeah,
about.
you gotta-
we
you
weren't
You never
listening.
got to it. We don't know.
Because somebody interrupted me. Thank you very much.
Kind of an offbeat, off subject. Do you guys, any of you members of AARP?
I actually am, yeah.
Are you really?
I am, yeah.
Funny story.
Do you ask for
We
the 5%
could be.
discounts at restaurants?
No.
You
no,
don't?
No.
Do you?
I'm not really a
No,
discount
I'm not
guy.
an AARP
Oh,
member.
hang on. Do they do that at rookies? Because I'll start asking.
That would save you $10,000 a year.
Shit would have come in handy last night for sure.
That's awesome. Another bucket?
So,
Yes, please.
Takuma Sato, huh?
So, what do you think, guys? What's on the agenda for the rest of the week, though? Everybody going to
So,
qualifying?
I am not. I'm headed down south.
Anybody?
Headed down south.
I'll be there. I'll be there on Sunday.
Yep, that's
Sunday
when
for
we're going.
the
We're going
Te-
Sunday.
which-
Fast
which
9
is
or Fast 12? Yeah.
Technically poll day now. I don't even know.
you know,
We're taking the kids. I'm going to try to indoctrinate them.
Attaboy.
There you
yeah.
go.
Try.
It's
See how
interesting
it
the
goes.
way the track has changed things to try again back to that traditionalist thing. People hate like change. All change is bad, right? Some of the stuff they've done
Yeah.
to try to encourage and it's actually been good.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Like so it used to be poll day. You got the poll. You never knew who had the poll until the end of that first day. It could have been the first car out.
or the last. Yeah.
Could have been
I
the
see what you're
last car.
saying. Yeah.
Could have been the 20th car, right?
Yeah.
Now they group them in the Fast 9,
Yep.
and those guys basically all have a shootout to figure out who the fastest car
What I
is.
I think it's a past 12 now, but whatever.
Whatever. Yeah. I think
Yeah.
it is Fast 12.
And,
but
and then they'll narrow it down to 6, and there'll be a fast 6, blah, blah, blah.
so it used to be back in the day. The track opened the first Saturday in May. No, second Saturday in May. No, did they open on Derby Day?
No,
I think they opened on Derby Day for Saturday
the
practice.
first-
Yes.
We were
The
open
first
on
Saturday-
Derby Day.
The
yeah.
first Saturday in May is the mini marathon.
Yep.
Okay. Well, anyway, they ran. So they would qualify. Pole day was always the that Saturday, the next Saturday, they'd have a second day of qualifying on Sunday, and then the next Saturday they'd have third day of qualifying, and the next Sunday they'd have fourth day of qualifying.
Bump day essentially is what that was
Correct.
called.
Yeah, bump day, which is always a exciting day to go out there. Now they've just reduced it down so much, and like you said, the traditionalists will like, well, hell, what this is stupid, but actually I like it.
It works.
Well, also
It works.
they used to have over 40 teams,
Correct.
car driver
Correct.
combination.
That is true. Yeah.
That would enter into the speedways or enter into the Indy 500. So you would have that many people bump, and so only 33 cars start.
Yes.
Right. So if you have 42 people, not 9 of those teams
Are
pack
going
up and go
home.
home at
Yeah,
the end of
they're
the
going
fourth day
home.
of qualifying.
Yeah.
So the recent years, we were lucky to get over 33.
Yeah.
This year, I think it's right at 33. So
Yep.
there's no
no
bumping
bump,
tradition.
right? Yeah.
So all that drama goes away. They're trying to create drama with
Correct.
the fast 12, fast 6, whatever.
Hey,
But
the only
Right,
thing
so I
is
mean,
cool.
and that
The only thing I don't like about that, real quick, Tom, is I think I've read that the pole winner will have to go out and run 4 laps 3 times.
yeah,
3 or 4 times to win the pole.
yeah.
So
Man,
after the first day of qualifying,
Yeah, minimum of 3 times.
12 fastest drivers have a guaranteed attempt to post a 4-lap average for the pole position.
Yep. And did you fall asleep?
That's
Yeah,
how.
do you
That's
have
it. No, that's all.
TIA
That's
there?
all it says. It's-
Yeah.
So the top 12
Well, thanks
section
for
is going to be at
confirming what
4
I-
o'clock on Sunday, and then
it's 4
but it's
o'clock
not
on
3
Sunday.
rounds. It's just a 3-lap average.
No.
No.
They got
That's
to run
wrong.
4 laps to get to the top
Yes.
12.
Yes.
And then I think they got to do.
Then the top 12 also go out, and they narrow it down to the top 6.
Yes.
So that's
right.
two- that's
right.
two.
That's right. Yeah.
In the top 6, those 6 drivers
Run
go
4
out
more
and
laps.
and
Yeah.
run 4 more laps.
Yeah, so
So,
that's-
technically, it's 3 different
That's got to be nerve wracking.
3 different
That's a lot.
Yeah.
groups of qualifying if
Yeah.
you want to get the
Yeah.
pole.
Yeah.
And
exactly.
So
That's ridiculous. I mean, I think that was part of the excitement of back in the day, was that somebody could come in and they could just get the pole.
yeah.
It could
Well,
be. It could.
I mean,
Well,
yes
they
and no.
you knew most year. I mean,
Most of the time, it was somebody you knew, but occasionally
there was 7 or
there
8
was
guys.
some. There was
Yeah.
some
It wasn't like
excitement around
Kinda.
pole day.
The actual pole day. Yeah.
Yeah,
It wasn't
and
like
then the bump
Kentucky
day was
Derby-ish.
even better.
Yeah.
Because you wanted to know who was going to make it. Now this year we got just enough cars to make it, so it's just determining position. But in the past, you had several entries. You had people
Yeah.
fighting to get into the race.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think that changes it a lot.
I mean, it wasn't Kentucky Derby-ish, but I mean, honestly, going back a couple weeks, shame on us for not talking about the Kentucky
Derby,
Derby.
yeah.
At least last week,
Yeah.
talking about that
cool. It was
race.
still
Yep.
pretty cool.
Yep.
I mean, all the
When
things that
the
went.
sun shines down on my old Kentucky home.
All the things that went into that race, that horse was only there because somebody scratched, right?
24 hours before.
It only
On
cost.
Friday.
It only costs like 30 grand, right? Like,
yeah.
so if it's any one of us, like, hey, dude, I just bought a horse. It's and like you spent 30 grand on that piece of shit, right? Whatever.
Right.
I
On
mean,
slew ball.
yeah, that's a movie thing.
Yeah.
Is what that
Yeah.
is.
Oh,
That's
absolutely.
absolutely what a movie thing is. And
On
the
Elmer's
announcers.
glue horse? Is that what you? Is that what, just
The
call
one
him
that
Elmer.
finished
Elmer,
21st.
Elmer or Alpo, one of the two, right? But the announcers,
Elmer.
the announcers didn't even mention that horse.
Yeah. Well, and
Even
Not
down
at
the
all.
stretch,
Correct,
really.
correct,
And
yeah.
like, oh shit, that guy came out of.
yeah.
Did he just win?
And Tirico was talking. Mike Tirico, the guy that called the race. He said that nobody knew that horse, so they couldn't talk right
Right.
about it.
And that's enough about the Kentucky Derby that we didn't talk about. So
Okay.
coming up though, Carb Day. That's the
Friday.
next
Friday.
big thing
Carb
on the
Day.
track, right?
Yeah.
Outside of qualifying.
There you
this
go.
weekend,
We're not gonna. We'll get a new episode out on Carb Day, but we might be lubricated when we do that episode. So as we
really?
gather
Nice.
our thoughts to talk about Carb Day, Brett, what does Carb Day mean to you?
So I've
So
said
hopefully
this.
taking more than 6 beers out there.
Right.
Better plan.
Listen, man, I think I'm going to call out a guy who I know has listened once or twice. Steve Yockey. I run into this dude at the concert Carb Day. I'm like, hey, man, Ben Davis kid, a bunch of Ben Davis kids out
Right,
there. Haven't
right.
seen the guy in years. Funny as hell dude, by the way,
Oh, yeah,
right?
good
But
dude,
whatever.
good dude.
And I'm like, hey, Yak, I think I'm out of beer, man. I'm like, you got any? He's like, you know what?
Dude.
I've got one beer left. And I've always been the I'm not taking your last beer guy.
Absolutely.
I'm
Shared
not
it.
that guy.
Yeah.
You shared it.
Yeah,